social justice. As a law student, John focused his studies on the areas of civil rights, human rights, international law, medical law, and alternative dispute resolution. He worked in the South Royalton Legal Clinic, where he helped juveniles who become lost in the system. John has been deeply involved in student life. He served as a student ambassador and raised money for his class by manning the coffee pots at Grounds for Appeal. He's a compassionate servant who is always willing to help those in need. Please join me in welcoming John Miller.
Good morning, everyone. August 21st, 2006, the first day of our 1-hour orientation. Some of you might remember. As we all sat on the back of Debevoise lawn, listening to Dean Hartman describe the class statistics, we really viewed each other with wonder and curiosity. Feelings of fear and excitement surround us as we start a new path, as we step into the unknown. This unexplored trail is undefined, as it waits for you, its creator, to start walking. Eventually, we became comfortable, and with South Royalton, it's about a week. We began to ask the serious questions. Why am I in the woods? Where's Starbucks? And we became fairly certain that law school was nothing more than a mental torture device. We moved from sensations of fear, excitement, and wonder to comfort, confidence, and pride. We all faced a new reality together, and soon we will once again embark on another new experience full of possibilities. But before we get there, we have today. We have this moment, and we have the present. And I really want all of you to feel this moment right now. For the friends and family here today, I'd like to introduce the class dynamic to you. In my 3 years, I've gotten to know a fascinating and inspiring group of people, all diverse and rich in their culture, backgrounds, and identities. We have professional woodworkers, CEOs and founders of companies, military veterans, professional martial artists, people with PhDs, executive directors of nonprofits, teachers, novelists, DJs, and amazing artists of all types. We've even had an exceptionally vibrant year with our international students, notably the Frenchies. We brought a little bit of Paris to Sorel, which for many was much appreciated. I'm not exactly sure how that reflected in the grading, but it looks like we're all graduating. As you might imagine, it's the community here at BLS which makes it unique. This small, rural, private law school, which takes pride in being the only law school without traffic lights. They put it in brochures. But it gives us the opportunity to blossom into professionals. Granted, some take longer than others, and I could talk about some of the emails that have been sent to the BLS community, which we call everyone emails. Strictly a BLS phenomenon, I'm sure. But we are forced to work together, to coexist, and to learn from each other. I have no doubt that BLS could be a case study for the effects of human bonding in a 3-year bubble. Take that any way you wish. Class, who we were prior to this experience is immaterial, because it's who we are becoming that matters. It's how we experience and react to our reality that is the judge of our integrity and character. We chose Vermont Law School because we share a common purpose, to make a difference in this world. I spent a lot of time with German philosopher Hegel this semester, and I came across a passage which reminded me of all of you. But a large and ancient tree puts out more and more branches without thereby becoming a new tree. Yet, it would be foolish to refuse to plant a tree just because it might produce new branches. Class, you are not afraid to question. You are not afraid to challenge tradition, and you are not afraid to think. Ultimately, you're not afraid to evolve. The world changes. New branches grow. You do not fear this. You insist on being a part of it. There is a great myth that surrounds law school education, and it's the assumption that one goes to law school only to become an attorney. But the beauty of law school is that it teaches you to think. We all came here to think about the influence the law has on the world, how our customs and traditions become recognized, elevated into law, in order to make civilizations run. The simple fact is that we are thinking, and this becomes essential, because the more emphasis we place on what happens prior to action, the more conscious of our actions and ourselves we become. Think of all the knowledge you've learned here, not just substantively, but learned about you. Think of the relationships you've formed here. Think about what you have accomplished up to this point and let that empower you. You must not be afraid to spread your wings, as you are the only one who can limit your potential. You sit here now, waiting to graduate, waiting to move on to the next phase of life, but remember that this is a life of possibility. Our biological response to the chaos of life is to organize time and events in a linear fashion. But every choice we make is not just a means to an end, for it is the journey that presents us with the many pathways and experiences for us to choose from. Once, law school was a possible path, a potential in your mind among many others. You brought this path into existence by taking the first step. And it's important to remember that you are the master behind creation. Your thoughts, your intent, are the beginnings of manifestation. So I urge you, class of 2009, to paint your canvas, your world, with vivid colors, and explore your universe with every means possible. You are more than equipped. You only have to realize the awareness within you and believe in yourself. Congratulations, my friends, and now former classmates. It's been an honor. Thank you.